Nigel, what was your vantage point on that sequence down the floor?
We had 15 seconds on the clock. Coach wanted me to push it. If we could get to quick two, we wanted to take that. Sean was going to come back into the high ball screen, and Mike was going to short a play. So if I got downhill, if I didn't have anything, I could throw it back out to Mike. But because he was trailing, his man was able to be a helper, and I really didn't have anywhere to go, and it kind of caused us to scramble a little bit.
Given you had the hot hand with 30 points, did you at any point did you feel like there was a chance to take a three?
I mean, like I said, I was looking. It was kind of a broken play. Mike had just hit a three to possession before. I didn't have a good shot, so I got rid of it. I tried to move it, and we just didn't get a quality look.
Why was it so hard to guard the perimeter, especially in the first half?
I mean, I just think we didn't do a good enough job stopping the ball early. You know, we got to pick guys up before the half court. We're letting guys get ahead of steam and kind of playing defense on our heels, and then kind of scrambling out of that. And I think that's why they got a lot of open looks from the perimeter because that early push.
Hey, is there just any sort of common thread between these past 4 games here?
Honestly, I think the Stony Brook loss was just one where we didn't come out with a lot of energy from the start. Cal was better. We started out really strong, but we didn't sustain it. Stanford, we lost the game. You know, I thought we played well enough to win. Like I said, I hit those 2 free throws at Stanford, and we win that game. So we liked where we were at Stanford. We felt like we got our team back. And tonight, again, it was just those defensive breakdowns like I just talked about. And that's another thing I've talked about. We're not guarding like we did at the beginning of the season. There's more breakdowns now than there were. And that's on us, and we got to do a better job of not letting that happen.
How's the feeling right now in the locker room? I mean, when you lose 4 in a row, I can't imagine it's.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those questions. I mean, any competitor hates to lose, let alone 4 in a row. So obviously, guys are upset, but we're not down to the point where we're fragmented or going our own ways. You know, we know there's still 15 games left of conference, and if you ask me, we're good enough to win every single one of them. You know, we rattled off 11 in a row to start the season. You take it game by game, who knows how it can finish, but there's obviously areas that we have to improve on, but we feel if we do those things, we can have a heck of the rest of the conference play.
Was there something about pregame or just how the game started that you felt like you were in a mood to score tonight?
No, I mean, I just tried to be aggressive. Like I said, coming off a loss, I always try to be aggressive the next game. And that doesn't just mean shooting. That just means being aggressive, pushing the ball as a point guard, finding people, rebounding, being engaged defensively. So I just played, found some open seams and made some shots, but just disappointed with the outcome.
Andrew, where do you think those defensive lapses Nigel talked about are coming from, given that there just weren't that many through those first 11 games?
Same thing we said. Defense transition, we were really getting back too much. We were losing a lot of the shooters in transitions, not running too deep into the paint to get back to protect the rim. When they had 4 shooters on the court, you can't do that. They're stretching the floor, and Red Boys came in and had like 3 threes right off the bat. Yeah, that's about it.
And your guys' 3-point shooting, is there anything you can do aside from just keep shooting and keep getting up shots and all that?
Yeah, man, we had a lot of good looks. We had a lot of good looks, and they'll start falling eventually. Just keep shooting it.
All right, thanks, guys.